Hello, I'm Flo and I'm here to tell you about my experience at the summer school. So I was always really into music at school, but I just felt like I wasn't getting what I wanted out of the class at school, because obviously when you're in a class at school there's like 30 kids and they're all doing different things, and the teacher can't really get to you and they can't go into it in like a technical way. So I was looking for a place outside of school that would be that for me. And then my mum came across this on Facebook, and so I decided to try it out. So I actually didn't have very good expectations before coming here. I was very nervous because I thought it was going to be very like cliquey, and people would have their little friend groups they'd stay in, and they'd go in the corner and they wouldn't be very welcoming or accepting, and I'd just be the new girl like forever. It was very, very different. Like I was shocked how different it was. So when I came the first time, I was waiting outside with my mum and I was like, I don't want to go in, I don't want to go, I want to go home. And this girl, she literally just came up to me, she was also waiting outside, and she said, hi, what's your name? And then she introduced herself to me, and she was like, oh, like, are you nervous? I was like, yeah. And she was like, don't be, it's fine. And I was like, oh, I like this place. So literally before even stepping into the building, I already felt so much more welcomed. And then I actually got into the class and it was like it was so welcoming, it was insane.
So how did you?
I didn't want to leave. I'd gone from not even wanting to go to then not wanting to leave. I could not wait till the next week. It didn't take me that long to settle in, within the first few weeks, just because the people were so welcoming. They did have their little friend groups, but they were so accepting of people, and they'd encourage you to come over and like talk to them, and they'd be like, they'd get your number and they'd add you to a group chat, and it was like almost instantly I felt like I'd been there for ages and that I wasn't the new girl anymore. And I think that's the best feeling, because no one likes being the new kid at all really. So my main instrument has always been my voice, and I've always used to sing, but there was never any kind of intention behind what I was singing. I was just singing because I could do it, and since coming here I've gotten a lot more technical, so my voice has gotten a lot more stronger in like a technical way. And I also play piano and guitar now, quite competently, if I do say so myself, which I never thought I would ever do before coming here, like at all. That was not even a foreseeable thing. I'm very happy that I can play them now. So I always have wanted like a career in music. It was something I always wanted to do. Like I always wanted to perform and record things, but when you're not in a community, when you're not kind of surrounded by that, it seems very not doable at all, like it's not even an option. Then I came here and I saw people around me who also wanted to do the same thing as me, and they were also trying to do it, and saw people that were like alumni and had left here and are now getting signed and releasing their own songs, and I was thinking this could actually be something that if I really wanted and I really tried, that might happen. And even if it didn't, just the fact that I tried is still a great thing, and that was still something that I was allowed to explore. So I feel like I've gained a lot of like problem solving and people skills, because obviously there's going to be new people and then you're trying different classes, so I'm just a lot better at talking to new people, and I'm much more outgoing, and I also can take criticism a lot better than I used to be able to, so that is a win. So I'm very different from when I joined. I am so much more confident now, not just in my musical abilities, but just in an actual, my personality way. It's crazy how much I've changed in such a short amount of time. I have quite like a close, tight-knit friend group now that are from here. And like I said before, they like were friends with each other before I came, but they very much accepted me into their group, and now they're some of my best friends, and most of my friends are from here people, and I'm very happy that I found them. How much I've changed as a person, and how quickly and how deep it has gone into every aspect of my life, because I thought that it was going to be like just like a little outside school club, and you come and you do your things and you go home, you don't really think about it unless you're like in the building. But obviously now it's changed me as a person, so it's gone into my personality, it's obviously gone into my musical abilities and my songwriting and how I do all of that. And like I said, most of my friends are from here, so they're, you know, I'm in group chats with them, I'm always talking to them, so it's kind of just outstretched into every part of my life in a great way, and I'm very thankful for it. It honestly just is such a great place here. It's such a warm place, a very talented place. Not just the students, but like the coaches as well. And I honestly never dreamed that I would be even in this position that I am now, like 2 years ago. So it's a great place.